page 31 of the solutions packet. I'm just doing page 31 for this particular video, so this should be pretty short. All right, it's on how to prepare a solution. Okay, so you remember what this is called from first week of school? It's a volumetric flask because it only measures one specific volume. Where that little line is on the neck of the flask is the volume. All right, so this is a 1,000 milliliter volumetric flask, or 1 liter. These three are 500 milliliters, but we're just going to pretend for now, for this question we're going to do, we're going to pretend that these are all 1,000 milliliter flasks. I don't have enough. All right, so we're just going to pretend that these are all 1,000 milliliters, so same size as this. Okay? All right, so if you look at your notes, there's two things you have to know in order to prepare a solution. In order to prepare a solution, this is number one, should we wrote down already. In order to prepare a solution, the two quantities that must be measured accurately are the mass of the solute and the volume of the solution. So you have to know the mass of the solute, how much solute you exactly want, and how much solution you want to make. So I have 30 grams of solute here, right? So I have 30 grams of solute. So I have salt, 30 grams of salt for each, behind each flask here. That's my mass of solute. And I want to make a 1,000 milliliter solution of solvent. So this doesn't show up too often on regions, but it might. All right, so you have to know how to prepare a solution properly. Okay? All right. Okay. Number 2 says, step 1, weigh the mass of solute on a balance. So we weigh out our 30 grams of salt. Okay? Number 3 is step 2, place the solute into the apparatus, the appropriate size volumetric flask. Okay, and step number 4, which is step 3, add enough solvent to the solute to the appropriate volume. So this is where people mess up, right? Again, we have to know the volume of the solution, not the volume of the solvent. All right, so when it says when I want to make a 1,000 milliliter solution, I don't want 1,000 milliliters of water. I want 1,000 milliliters of solute plus solvent. Okay, so make sure you know that 1,000 milliliter solution does not mean 1,000 milliliters of water. Remember, the two parts of a solution are solute plus solvent. So I want 1,000 milliliters of solute plus solvent. Okay, so now let's try the example that I gave you there in the middle of page 31. And we'll go through each multiple choice and see why it's incorrect. Okay, a student wants to prepare a 1 liter solution, which is 1,000 milliliters of a specific molarity. The student determines that the mass of the solute needs to be 30 grams, so we're going to be using salt here. What is the proper procedure to follow? Okay, so choice 1 says add 30 grams of solute to 1 liter of solvent. Okay, so if you already have 1 liter of solvent, that's 1,000 milliliters. 1 liter of solvent, you want to make a 1 liter solution. So adding any solute to 1 liter is making it too big, right? Since we want the solute plus solvent to be 1 liter or 1,000 milliliters, right? So now if I add this 30 grams of salt to this 1 liter of solvent, look what happens, right? It's going to be hard to mix. A lot of salt gets stuck up in there, and I am way above the line, right? So the line, if you can't see it, is right here. So I have more than 1,000 milliliter solution. I have much more than 1,000 milliliter solution. The line is right here. So that's the incorrect way to do that. That's not how you make the solution, okay? So that's how you make 1,000 milliliter solution, 1 liter solution with 30 grams of solute. All right, so choice 1 is out. Now choice 2 says add 30 grams of solute to 970 milliliters of solvent to make 1 liter of solution. All right, so again, that adds up to 1,000. That kind of makes logical sense because 970 plus 30 equals 1,000, which is 1 liter. But it's 30 grams of solute. But now, remember, the solute is solid. So if you're adding, if you're going to add 30 grams to 970 grams of solvent, you're going to add 30 grams of salt to 970 milliliters of water. Is it going to come out to be exactly 1,000? No, if you had 30 milliliters of another liquid, then it would come out to be 1,000. But you see, I'm adding 30 grams of solute to the solvent. It's nowhere near the 1,000 milliliter line that we need, which is somewhere here in the middle of this neck. Okay, so we're all the way down here. So that doesn't work. You see how you have all the salt stuck in the neck? That's not good either. All right, so step 2 is out. So choice 2 is out. All right, so let's move on to choice 3. Add 1,000 grams of solvent to 30 grams of solute. Okay, so it means we have to add the solute first, it's saying. So let's grams of salt in there first. Okay, then just get a graduated cylinder. Again, choice 3 says add 1,000 grams of solvent, which is the water, 30 grams of solute. All right, so start by putting. Okay, so I'm just going to add 250 at a time. All right, so this is about 250. I'm going to add the first 250. Again, this is only a 500 milliliter flask, right? But basically what happens is it's not going to work because if you're getting 1,000 milliliters of water, is that 1,000 milliliters of solution? No, you're only getting 1,000 milliliters of water. The goal is you want to get 1,000 milliliters of solution, not 1,000 milliliters of the solvent water. So that does not work. Okay? Yeah, if I had another one this size, I'll show you how that would work. If they had 30 grams, they had 1,000 milliliters of water, it's not gonna add up to the solution. It'd be too much. You have 30 grams of salt and 1,000 milliliters of water on top of it. That's not a 1 liter solution, right? It's too much. Okay, so that leaves us with choice 4. Add enough solvent, which means water. Solvent, because the water here is solvent is the water here. Add enough solvent to 30 grams of solute to make 1 liter solution. That makes some sense. All right, so remember the solution is solute plus solvent. So first I add my solute, 30 grams. Okay, so if I have exactly 30 grams of salt in my flask now, and I want to make a 1 liter solution, I would say add enough solvent, which is water, to the 1 liter to make 1 liter solution. Just add enough. So if you make a 1 liter solution, doesn't mean you're not adding 1 liter of water. That's why choice 3 is wrong. You're not adding 1 liter of water. So I'm just going to add enough water just so it gets up to the line. Right. Because remember, it's not 1 liter of water, it's 1 liter of solution. So now if I'm put enough water right up to the line here. Right there, okay? So you can see that this is right up to the white line on the flask. So this is a 1,000 milliliter solution, not a 1,000 milliliters of water, right? Because the salt takes up some of the space, so it's not exactly 1,000 milliliters of solvent, water. It's 1,000 milliliters to combined of solute, salt, plus solvent, water. It gives you a 1,000 milliliter solution. So that's how you prepare a solution. You always put the solute in first, then you add water, enough solvent, which is usually water, to the line of what you want to make. Okay? So 1,000 milliliter solution, a 1 liter solution is not exactly 1 liter of water. It's 1 liter of the solute and solvent combined. So you always add just enough, the amount of solute you want, and you always add enough water to make the amount of solution. Okay? So again, that's the key thing. It's not 1 liter of water, it's 1 liter of solution. Okay? So the best answer is choice 4. Okay? So now that's how you make a solution. All right, so now you can just do the questions on the bottom real quick. The answer for A, 1A is 0.2 equals X over 0.250, just solve for the number of moles there. They just want the setup. So 0.2 molarity equals X over 0.250 liter. Okay? And the answer to B, in order to prepare the described solution in the laboratory, 2 quantities must be measured accurately. One of these quantities is the volume of the solution. One of the quantities must be measured to prepare the solution, which we just went over. It's the mass of the solute, which you wrote on the top of your page. So the answer to B is mass of the solute. Okay? So this is how you, again, one more time, how you prepare a solution correctly. Add your solute, weigh out your solute first, put it in first, then add enough water to reach the desired amount of solution. Okay? So this concludes this video. So we have one more video.